game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that. Nice play out there today, Rook. This is how we do it, boys. Let's get it again next week. I smell tacos!
Yo, we trending right now?
Gotta be, bro.
It's week 17 of the National Football League. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Falcons and the Cowboys on Sunday night.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a give to Davis. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground once more, it's Davis.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the ground, this is Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll go again with Davis. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Cowboys have it. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Well, So this defense headed out for the first time here. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Here comes 3rd and 6. Left side, it's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta. They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So now this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, and So this defense... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. They'll stay on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So now this defense in need of a stop. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up. So now this. The drive will start on the ground. Brought down at the 21. A gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Out of the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's a designed run. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Side, he's got it. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here for Harris. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that Cowboy offense takes the... right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback.
So now this... They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So now this defense. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, they'll run. And this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A run now on second down. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as third and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be?
So this defense headed out.
Get in the end zone, fella. Talk 70. Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
Now, this looks like a design run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. And they're going to... Now a give up the middle. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 3rd and 2. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Look wide. Get this one complete. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. So now this defense. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean,
so now this deep. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this will be a Giants 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give on the ground. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will have a Giants 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Man in motion, heading left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stick with him again. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing it again here. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
last. Setting up the running back screen. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They're going play action. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Throwing from the gun here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down from the gun. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A give now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the...
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. From the red zone now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's one he knows he should have had. So it'll be second down. Hand off now from the gun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll throw it. Looking for an open man.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. He's running with it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here he is to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. Looking to throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
field for the first time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations must pass.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Here's a designed run. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Comeback route, and he's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain.
So this defense headed out for the first. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second down and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His first touchdown of the new campaign. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this 2nd half. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. He'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bengals. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So now this defense. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll run here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the air one more time. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. 2nd down, goal to go. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
Getting on the sticks tonight? I'm game, dude. Let's do it. Hey, we eating somewhere tonight? Let's do it. Rook is pain.
Back in September, the Lions won a thriller in their last matchup against the Packers. Can Green Bay avoid the sweep? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll and a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, they'll run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They're going to bring him down at the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground. Throwing now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. Are you going to...
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense.
So now this they'll begin here on the ground. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second down and 3. Now a give up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Into space at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion left. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. They motion the slot man left. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. Taken in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now this defense in need of... Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So now this defense... They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Packers. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing right. It's taken in.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Slot receiver, headed right. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the gun, Rodgers. That's gonna be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So now this they'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. So now this... Now a run on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a first throw here in overtime. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st. Slot man in motion right. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances to...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his...
So the defense making their way back onto the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Vikings and the Lions under the lights on Sunday night.
So this defense headed out. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Now a handoff running right. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They face second down and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And the Vikings are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A throw on the move is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So this defense headed out for the first time here in the second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. This one complete right side. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. McCarthy to the air on second down. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. His 6th touchdown. So now this third quarter begins with a run, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at him, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now this defense in need of a... Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
McCarthy now to throw him. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end.
So now this defense. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.